Welcome one and all to Hollywood, California Meltdown Comics. Harmontown is now in session. Let's bring out the mayor of Harmontown. You know him. You love him, Dan Harmon.
Thank you so much. He won the debates. He won. Come on. He's just so good. So facile.
He's a people pleaser.
He's a verbal wizard. Is what he is.
He grabbed my attention like it was a pussy.
I was asking our guest tonight, who works around sexuality a lot, to confirm something that I felt, but it isn't a. It's not on topic about that recording, but it also feels like I feel. Look, guys do talk like that, but only when they're impotent. Like that's what I want. That's not you don't talk like that when your dick works. And for me to say that, it's like oh well yeah, but that like makes it worse because it's like you're adding to this thing. But it's also important. Like I don't like the idea that guy, because you don't say that to another guy.
You also don't.
You could do whatever you want when you're a star. You could grab by the pussy. That's like the top of my list. And like you wouldn't say that if your wiener worked.
Yeah. Sean Connery never had to grab anybody by the pussy.
Or tell another guy about it in a trailer. Well, it's like, also, yeah, we know you're a star. It's like there's all this evidence here.
What a great
to keep
meeting of the
pounding
minds Billy Bush and Donald Trump is. It's really, I mean, yeah, there's not a wet vagina in 100 miles from you.
And I thought it'd steep things in dishonesty further for Billy Bush to be like I am so boy, I was a different 11 years ago and all this stuff. Just say what it really was, which is that it's he's laughing nervously because he can't believe this is like why is this guy saying this?
I'm in a bus with Donald Trump and he's being a lunatic and it's hilarious.
I mean, is he truly ideologically, I guess philosophically, the answer is yes. Is he really supposed to in that moment? So I have to stop you there, sir, and demand that you apologize to the women of America that may be listening to this one day. Or is he supposed to just go like? I mean, the question is, was he going like? The space work was off there. Billy Bush.
What I wonder is, because you've worn lots of mics. You've had a mic on. Like I do lots of live shows where there's a microphone on you, and I try to remember to mute myself if I ever have to go use the restroom or say something flagrantly sexist. But I don't. They clearly didn't know that they were being recorded, because if they did, then they wouldn't have done it.
Right.
But I love the fact that there was an engineer who's like, I'm just gonna fucking sit on this thing for for 11 years.
Yeah,
Wayne Brady, one time I was shooting a terrible TV show before he was on Whose Line, called Quick Wits, which is a very, very ill-fated show on NBC a long time ago. Wayne Brady went to the bathroom. His mic was hot, and he went to go pee, but he was still live in the studio. And it was rehearsal, so there was no audience there, but it was everybody else. It was all like Steve Carell was there. Like it was like all these people before they became anybody. And Wayne Brady was peeing, and we could just hear zip, pee, and then zippity-doo-dah, zippity-dee. He sang the whole fucking zippity-doo-dah. And we were shitting ourselves. And he came back in, and he didn't understand why everybody was so happy. So like that, the hot mic giveth and the hot mic taketh away.
To this day, I swear, if you run into an actor from Community and they start talking about Chevy Chase, they instinctively start going like this, because it was like if you're talking about anything that could be potentially scandalous in this internet age, it's like you're in your mic, you hit the mic. So it's like every time on set, people would go like, oh yeah, and then this morning when and then you start. But I swear, like I've seen them like in parking lots, like off the clock, like it's like, oh, Yvette, oh hey Joel, and they come up to you, how have you been? Oh, it's been years. Yeah, I was like, oh, did you hear about it? Did you hear about the thing? I was like, what are they doing? Do they have the vapors?
Is that an Are they doing a bit or is that instinctive?
No. I've watched it happen, and then both of them realized they were doing it, and then start laughing, and then explain it to me because I'm not an actor, so I didn't know what was going on either. I was like, what the hell is it? And then they explained it, and I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. But it's also scandalous, but I'll there. I think it works like that. You can just knock it out.